Welcome to Brainstorm MTG. I'm ELD, and this is Fast Effect. I actually got bumped out of this second round, ended up with a bye after losing to Kyle on Czech pile. So we're going to cover his match this week. Usually follow my journey through weekly Legacy at Scholars. Happens every Wednesday night at 7:30. And Kyle's actually up against Matt, who's on Dragon Stompy, mono red, kind of descendant from the original builds running Rakdos, Pit Dragon, Blood Moon, some Artifact Disruption, and now they've evolved quite a bit, but you still have Chalice and Blood Moon at the core, really trying to cut off your opponent's options. And Baleful Strix coming in. Black mana and blue mana provided by dual lands. Very well may end up being mountains. Kyle doesn't have the counter magic to stop cards like Magus of the Moon. So there we go. Kyle's got some mountains. Whole lot of mountains. And a morph creature. That's going to be Zoetic Cavern. That's going to be able to apply pressure here. Baleful Strix is going to be able to hold off that Magus of the Moon. Now a basic swamp could not have been fetched. It looks like it was Misty Rainforest was that first fetch land, I believe. Umezawa's Jite coming down, being picked up, put on the Magus of the Moon, and now things are getting very serious. Spiraling out of control. A whole pile of fetch lands. None of them producing black. That's going to do it there. Jite combined with Magus of the Moon to quickly take down Game 1 and earn Matt that check mark. Kyle taking a look at his sideboard here. Saw Blue Elemental Blast. Other spicy cards. Chalice of the Void. So very strong type of prison deck. Looking to ensure that your opponent doesn't play any spells. Exactly what happened there. Baleful Strix came on board, and that was the lone play for Kyle in that entire game. Else was playing lands and hoping to draw Swamp. Kolaghan's Command, a very powerful card in this matchup, given that it costs 3 mana. Very difficult to get Chalice at 3. You're going to need 6 mana to do that. And, I mean, really a risky line anyways. Of course, if you jam a card like Chalice on 3 into an open board full of mana, they could respond with a Kolaghan's Command, taking out the cards that actually matter anyways. So once they have the ability to cast Kolaghan's Command, you are in a dangerous spot, and it can kill pretty much all the threats in Matt's deck. Magus of the Moon, Zoetic Cavern, Simian Spirit Guide, Recruiter of the Guard. He does play some new tech in terms of... Always gets me. So tough to cover Matt's decks. I think it's like Flame Wave Invoker, something along those lines. It's 1 red with double strike, and it exiles cards off the top of your deck and allows you to play them, generating card advantage, and of course being very good at picking up equipment with that double strike. Plays cards like Sword of Light and Shadow, Sword of Fire and Ice, Umezawa's Jite. So it's very much like a Stoneforge deck without having the actual Stoneforges. And we have seen some people venture into that territory, playing the list as red-white as well, often called Fun Police in our meta. And there we go, Magus of the Moon off of Chrome Mox, Imperial Recruiter, Deathrite Shaman on the other side, was cast off of a basic Swamp. So Kyle's still going to be in this game with access to Kolaghan's Command and any other sideboard cards he might have brought in. Both black, red off of the Magus lands, and then Deathrite Shaman able to more. Kolaghan's Command, nice little blowout play there, hitting Chalice and the Magus. And there it is. I believe that is Flame Wake Invoker, something along those lines. I'm going to check Gatherer on my phone and see if I can get the actual name of the card for everybody. Not Flame Wake Invoker. But that is the text of the card. Regardless, Diabolic Edict got him out of there before I was even able to find the card on the Gatherer. Imperial Recruiter coming down, replacing. And now Abrupt Decay getting that Chalice out of there. Ponder following it up, looking for some card selection. Like a Diabolic Edict, one of the cards kept on top. Fetch land in there as well. Sword of Fire and Ice, that is a blowout card here. Gonna come in unimpeded, shooting down the Deathrite Shaman. And now fetching. Perhaps that wasn't Diabolic Edict on top? That Recruiter is gonna need to be handled, and quick. A 3-turn clock here. That's going to generate card advantage. Kyle pondering. Getting toward Edict or Bust territory. Sword of Fire and Ice. Going to make Baleful Strix not an acceptable blocker. He does have blue in his mana cost, so he is disqualified from blocking Imperial Recruiter at this point. Wouldn't usually be excited about blocking a 1/1 with the Baleful Strix anyways. In this case, you'd be more than happy if you could. Just 2 more turns. And Walking Ballista means 1 more turn. Ballista, a huge problem here. I'm gonna need some type of Edict effect. Snapcaster Mage, and just not enough mana. Usually Snapcaster would be exactly the type of card that you'd want here. Bringing back a card like Abrupt Decay. Kyle just bottlenecked on mana. Looks like a Lightning Bolt in hand. Not gonna do it. Snapcaster Abrupt Decay would have been an excellent solution to stabilize here. Would have been able to get rid of the sword and block the Imperial Recruiter, but instead Matt taking it down in 2 quick ones. Earn the victory there. That's all for this one. If you enjoyed the video, please help grow the channel by subscribing. You'll be notified when we upload new videos like Fast Effect, Double Speed Magic with commentary, or Untapped, our raw tournament gameplay. Thanks for watching.